Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video we will be adding the jump and sprint button. Okay, for that if you check the sprites folder in the game assets, you will find this sprinter icon and then this jumping. So what we're gonna do now is let's first of all select the camera joystick and the movement joystick and create an empty parent for them. Name this as movement inputs. Okay, then in here, go ahead and create a UI legacy button, name it as jump. Okay, delete the text from there, select the jump button. We're gonna change the source image to jump. So drag and drop that, click on set native size, then change the width to 100 and the height to 100 as well. It's still big, so we're gonna change it to 60 and 60. Okay, then move it to the middle left side, and after that let's move it up right here. Okay, so this will be our jump button setup right here. Let's select the movement joystick and camera joystick. Let's make this 120 and 120. Okay, then in here select the handle, change it to 50 and 50. Actually, let's make it 60. Then select the other handle, make it 60. That's it. Okay, then what we can do is select both of the joysticks and move them a little bit down. Select the camera joystick, move it just a little bit right here. Okay, so once you do this, now we have the jump button right here. Okay, after the jump button, you can duplicate it and change this to sprint and change the icon as well and move the sprint button right here. Okay, now the next thing which we will be doing is we now gonna add the script which is by the name of button handler, which is right here. Okay, and this script comes with the standard assets which I have provided in the first video of this section. Alright, and now as you can see, when we add this script to it, now we can name this button whatever we want. For example, we will name this button as jump and this one as sprint. And when you name them, then select both of them again, click on this on actually don't add the on click event, we will actually be adding event triggers. Okay, so add event triggers to both of them. Let's move it up right here. Okay, now in the jump button, select the jump button, then in the event trigger click on this add new event. First of all, add pointer down event and then add pointer up event. Do the same for the sprint button. First of all, add pointer down, then add pointer up. Then select the jump button and select pointer down. Click on this plus sign in the pointer down as well and drag and drop this script in there. And when you do that, then select this no function in here, go inside button handler and select this method which is set down state, and then in the pointer up select the set up state. Do the same for the sprint, click the plus sign, drag and drop the button handler and select function, then button handler set down state, then right here in the button handler, select this set up state. Okay, so now we can use these two buttons. So go ahead and open up your input manager script at the top. We're gonna add using Unity standard assets dot cross platform input. Okay, make sure that you add this at the top. Then you can scroll down to the handle jumping input. Actually, first we have the handle sprinting input. So let's first of all set up the sprint input. Right here, as you can see, we say that if we press the B input, which is our shift key, okay, and on our joystick, I think it's the A key for Xbox controller. So when we press the P input and also the move amount is greater than 0.5, then we make the player sprint. Okay, so now with the B input we will also say that if game manager dot use mobile inputs is true, and also if we press the sprint button now, so for that I'm gonna type cross platform input manager dot get button, and as you know that we name our button as sprint. So if the mobile inputs is true, actually let me cut this from here, and for this we're gonna create a separate if condition. Okay, so if mobile inputs is true and we press this print input, then in here we're gonna set the player movement dot is sprinting to true, and then right here if we press the keyboard input and the movement input is greater than 0.5, then we will also set the sprinting to true, else it will be false. Now we're gonna do it for the jumping. So add if condition, and let me copy this whole thing from here, paste it right in here. Then we name our jump button as jump. So I'm gonna type that if we press the jump button, then do the same as this other key. Okay, and make sure that you type these names correctly and according to your button names right here, as you can see, jump and sprint. Okay, so once you check that and type the code which I have shown you, now when you play the game, okay, as you can see we can move, and when we press the sprint input, as you can see the player starts sprinting. Okay, and the player can move as well. Now if you press the jump input, okay, as you can see the player jumps as well. Okay, so our sprinting and jumping works perfectly fine, and these buttons will work even more good on the mobile phones. So that's why I've told you in the previous video that make sure that you change it the platform to Android or iOS according to your own device. And in your device make sure that you download the Unity Remote 5 application, and when you download that, then connect your phone, okay, either the iOS or Android. For the iOS, then you will have to click on edit project settings and editor, and from here you can select your device then. Okay, and when you select your device, just start the game and the game will start running on your device. And for the Android, you will download the same application and then make sure that in your settings you open up the developer option, and when you on that option, then right here from the run devices you can select your own device and click on built and run, and it will install the APK in your phone, and then the game will start. Okay, now with these buttons added, let's end this video right here.